Welcome back, and still we have over the phone Dr. Youmn Hamaki, Professor of Economics at Shams University. Doctor, the Central Bank of Egypt's net international reserves rose on the 23rd of January by 470 million US dollars to a total of 34 billion US dollars, up from 33.5 billion US dollars at the end of November. So tell me, if I'm asking about the impact of this, and how do you see this when we talk about many different measures adopted for giving more facilities for foreign and direct investments in Egypt?
Actually, what happened during the last period that we had a severe problem, which is, our policy of exchange rate, has been quite addressing severe challenges regarding that we used to have two markets for our exchange rates. The one formally, by our central bank, and another market that we can call black market, in which a significant part of foreign currency can be traded. And according to that, what happened during the last period is that we had a floating of our exchange rate, and we witnessed that there had been a devaluation of the Egyptian pound, and then nowadays we are a period of stabilization, but a declaration that we have a floating exchange rate, which means that we are coping with the market needs according to supply and demand. But at the same time, we can see, according to statements of our central bank, that our reserves has increased, and we can see that our banking sector nowadays is dealing with foreign currencies, as well as addressing the needs of their clients. Regarding importation, we can see that the government has released, a lot of products in our ports, which affected our market, and this is approaching nowadays to more than $8 billion as products that have been released from the ports. So all these signals, Nashwa, can tell you that we are liberalizing the market, we are dealing with realities, we are willing quite well to attract investment and to deliver messages to the international market and our market that Egypt is following the right policies regarding dealing with exchange rate and the right monetary policy. I believe this declaration and these messages and data, provided by our central bank can give significant, messages to investors that nowadays they can face a good environment in which we can have a competitive market according to the rules of market, and this has been declared by a lot of investors that would like to invest in Egypt.
Right, Dr. Youmn Hamaki, Professor of Economics at Shams University. Always a pleasure having you with us on the show. Right, and right now moving on to a quick break, then we'll be back with more on The Breakfast Show.